Welcome to Expedition Sea Nest. Join us this week as we explore the famous Thunderball Grotto and see what happens when Julia loses while playing cards. So here we're coming up to the grotto. There's 3 separate coral formations that stick out of the water, and at low tide it's the easiest to get in, but we've done it at high tide as well and it works just fine. The very far one is the one that has the caves under it, and it's absolutely gorgeous to dive into and snorkel around. Thunderball Grotto can be found in the Exuma chain of islands in the Bahamas. It's just around the corner from Pig Beach and close by Staniel Cay Yacht Club, where groceries, gas, restaurants, and laundry facilities are easy to find. There are many spots to anchor up, but be prepared. It's a very popular tourist destination. This was a destination we had not discussed much with Eric prior to our arrival, and as a result, the surprise was evident when we dove underwater and came out in the amazing cavern lit from side tunnels at a natural overhead skylight. This landmark is best visited during low tide. There is a rope that's been erected that can lead you in, but as you exit the far side of the grotto, you can feel a strong pull of the current, and be warned that you should be a strong swimmer to exit on the far side at high tide, or it'll be difficult to get back. What do you think?
I think this is...
It's the most magical place, isn't it?
You actually follow me out here?
Yeah. And I think what's also amazing is that someone said, oh, let's film a movie in here.
Yeah, I wonder what scene it was.
Now I want to watch the James Bond movie again.
Take a look at this.
And this is what happens when you don't clear your snorkel and think that you're breathing in air, but you're actually breathing in salt water.
That's gonna make a great video. You sucked in some salt water, didn't you? Yeah.
This location was made famous by the James Bond film Thunderball and was also seen in movies such as Splash, starring Tom Hanks, and Into the Blue with Paul Walker and Jessica Alba. The trick to not whacking your head on the hard limestone above is to get some good speed going as you exit the tunnels. Aim low so that as your buoyancy takes over, you'll be most of the way out. Another diving tip is to come up with your hand above your head so you can feel what's overhead before you hit your noggin on it. It was just amazing. We felt like a bunch of playful sea otters as we spent hours exploring exits, gazing at the ceiling and the play of light in the water, and observing the many species of coral and marine life in and around the islands. It's funny what you notice when you slow the footage down. Look at the smile on this funny little fish. Located just over 80 miles south of Nassau, this little gem lies hidden, like some other things, in plain sight. Whether it's in tidal water, like here, or high up in the hills, grottos are generally made up of limestone geology, where the acidity of standing water has dissolved the carbonates in the rock matrix as it passes through what were originally small fissures and that have eventually become larger caves.
Don't film me.
This Michael doesn't want to be filmed, but this is the real deal. I'm telling you that not every YouTube channel has haute cuisine. I'll show you what we're having. Put the lights on. Oh, the house lights aren't on. Wieners and beans.
Those wieners are gross.
They are, and salad. And this is the reality of living on a boat, is not every day do you have fresh produce, and not every day do you have haute cuisine. Sometimes you're exhausted from snorkeling all day long, and you don't feel like cooking. So you open a can of disgustingness and you eat it with a little bit of salad that you have left over.
What are they called?
They're Vienna wieners in a can.
That's gross.
And that's what you guys requested at the grocery store. And I will have no part of that because I'm being a food snob. But I will have the salad. So here we go. We're happy. We're having some drinks at sundown, and life is still really good.
I think they call them sundowners.
Drinks at sundown are called sundowners, yes, but the wieners are called
barf.
choke them down. Oh dear. Yeah, life is still good. We're playing skip-bo while underway. Eric's second time ever playing, and of course this kid is so lucky he gets all the wild cards, all the skip-bos. Don't show your hand. He probably has a whole bunch of skip-bos. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. He's playing to humor his mother. The final loser of the card game had to do one crappy job of the winner's choosing. Guess who the loser was?
Hey,
me.
What are you doing?
I'm just making the bed and sweating on the clean sheets.
Oh gosh, it must be hot in there.
It is hot, but it's good. The jersey stretches really well. I got to contort my body and make Eric's bed. You just gotta squiggle around a little bit. This is just once every couple weeks you have to do this, but then you have a nice cozy little berth. Again. There we go. Where are you?
Over here.
Oh, hi. So done. And we just pile all the junk back in there.
So you can buy this mattress topper. A really nice mattress topper, really expensive, and it covers the whole thing, and that's great. But the thing is, then it makes it hard to access all these spots because you have to lift the entire mattress topper off to get out of the way. So what we've done is we've cut them in separate pieces. So if I need to get in here, I can just lift this and get into this storage compartment. I don't have to take the topper all off of here. I mean, you know, it's still going to be a hassle, but this one here, I think, Jewel, you actually sewed up a
fitted cover for
fitted cover,
like a fitted bed sheet.
Yeah. So this one here it'll have to be accessed a lot. So this will just come off like that.
In case you're wondering how we make the beds extra comfortable on board the boat, I've included a short video here to show you the modifications that we've added to the original cushions on the boat. So the next step is to deal with the corners. So what you have to do is you have to pin up pin the corner and then stitch it down the side. The edges look pretty nicely finished down here, and then I'm going to finish my casing on the other side, and the elastic will hold it in place. So I just wanted to show you the last stage in running the elastic through the little tube or casing that you've stitched. I always put a safety pin into the edge of the elastic, and then I feed it through the beginning and all the way around and pull it out the end. So that's a bit time consuming, but the head of the safety pin is good for pushing and pulling all the way through there. When I get to the end, I either use the safety pin to tie it, or I will just tie a knot to anchor it. That way it won't slide back through the casing. So now I'm going to space out the gather the way it's pulled, and it's ready to go onto the cushion.
The name of this last soundtrack is called Sleeping Princess. Oh, I crack myself up. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.